Hey everyone, just wanted to make a quick note. I wanted to apologize for the audio for the first 35 minutes of this video because, well, first time streaming natively off of the PS4 with a brand new mic, so I had to basically adjust things on the fly. But anyways, hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Greetings everyone, Aiden here, and welcome to episode 1 of Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series. First time in a long time I'm streaming natively off of my PS4, and thank you so much again, MJ, for the microphone, because this ought to be so much better. By the way, how's the audio to whoever has shown up in chat, if you don't mind my asking? Check my settings right quick. Gameplay. I don't know what display style is, so I'm leaving that alone. Oof. You know what? I'll put that to 5. Subtitles on, brightness at 7, just to make things a little bit easier for myself and anyone watching. Okay. Let's look at the controls. L2 to show, that is to, yeah. L2 to show collectibles, okay. R2 to run or for fight actions? Oh, okay. Face buttons for actions or dialogue choices. Okay. Move reticle of camera for right stick. Move character. D-pad for inventory. Okay. Alright. Should be about 2.5 hour stream because I'm just doing episode 1, but hopefully throughout the course of this game there won't be any block scenes, seeing as I am streaming natively off the PS4. If there's any blocked scenes, that's the end of the playthrough for the time being anyways. So yeah, let's do this. The Northerners will never forget Tyrion Lannister. Okay. So, for those who have not watched Game of Thrones up to a certain point, there's gonna be some spoilers. Just giving that heads up right now, because of where it starts. I have played up to the title theme playing, and I've stopped, but things could end up playing out differently in this little beginning point of episode 1. So let's jump in. Okay, that's the choices you make. Story is told by how you play. Okay. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolf's Wood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Lovely.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout, he flopped off when I was a child.
I'm turning my TV up a little bit.
Two weddings, two beddings brought on by beheadings, and dying it comes to me. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, get all in happily.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North. And set free.
Hold on a minute. I'm pausing the game. Oh, sweet. That's right. There's a codex. So let's see. Let's take a look at who all there is. That's very important to this game or episode. I'm not sure which. Gregor Forrester, the Lord of Ironrath. Lord Forrester is a lord of a strong northern house and a bannerman of House Stark. As a youth, he famously arm-wrestled Galbart Glover for the privilege of becoming the man's squire. Glover later joked that he'd gladly lose the match all over again. Oh. Gregor married Alyssa Branfield, a daughter of Southron Targaryen loyalists. Wonder who Southron is, unless that's regarding an area in Westeros. I don't rightly recall. But this was before, that was before Robert Baratheon seized the Iron Throne. Gregor ascended to the lordship after his father died at the Trident, and has led House Forrester during the 16 years since. Okay. Sounds like a righteous man. Welcome to the stream. Oh, they already left. Okay. Lady Alyssa Forrester. Formerly, Branfield. Okay. Alyssa Forrester was born to House Branfield, a minor southern house. Okay, so it is a town or city. Or maybe village. That was destroyed. Oh, thanks for the Prime sub. MJ, how's the sound, by the way? How am I sounding? I'm pretty sure you can't really hear the game audio anyways. Let's see. That was destroyed when the Targaryen dynasty fell. She had been married to Gregor for many years when Robert's rebellion signaled her family's demise, yet she nonetheless felt conflicted between her father's loyalties and her husband's. Okay. In time, Alyssa came to feel that Ironrath was... Nice. Feel that Ironrath was her true home, and she embraced her role as the Forrester matriarch. She has silently sworn that she'll never see her family destroyed again. Best of luck with that, Lady Alyssa. Let's see... Roderick Forrester, the firstborn son. Lord Forrester's eldest son, Roderick, was trained from an early age to shoulder the burdens of leadership. In truth, he was built for the role, strong, charismatic, and formidable on the battlefield. When Robb Stark called his banners to war, Lord Forrester asked Roderick to stay behind and protect Ironrath. But Roderick would have none of it. Instead, he rode off at his father's side and led the Forrester cavalry with such valor that his name came to be feared amongst the ranks of Lannister soldiers. Nice. Asher Forrester. If not for the fact that he's a... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, if not for the fact that he's a Forrester, one of Lord Forrester's sons, he looks like a brigand. But he's the exiled second son. Okay. Asher had always been a rebellious youth, brawling in taverns, sleeping with whores, finding ways to raise his father's ire. Shame, shame. But his life took a dark turn when at age 17 he fell in love with Gwyn Whitehill, the eldest daughter of his father's bitter rival. Bloodshed ensued and Lord Forrester faced a grim choice: go to war or exile Asher across the narrow sea. He chose the latter. Asher remains in Essos to this day, living as a sellsword, trying not to think about the life he left behind. So, does that mean we'll eventually be seeing Asher? Questions for later. Pretty sure I'll find out. Mira Forrester, eldest daughter. Lady Forrester, wanting her eldest daughter to learn the ways of a southern court, arranged for Mira to serve as a handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell. As in, the one who was married to, I forgot the Baratheon boy's name. And then married to two of the kings later on. Is that who Marjorie is? I'm trying to remember. Hold on a second. Let me double check, make sure this is... Yes, it is. Okay, it's exactly who I thought it was. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. To Mira's great surprise, she enjoyed attending on Marjorie at Highgarden and followed her to King's Landing with enthusiasm. Life in the capital has not been easy for Mira, as her straightforward northern ways are often at odds with the subtleties of court life, but she also has more guile than she realizes. Huh. Okay. Ethan Forrester, the third-born son. Whereas his elder brothers were natural warriors, Ethan always found himself drawn to pursuits of the mind, particularly music and books. He also bore a great love for the towering trees of Ironrath, a love he still shares with his twin sister Talia. Ethan was just a boy when Asher doesn't show up until episode 2. Good to know. Ethan was just a boy when House Forrester joined the War of the Five Kings, but by war's end he had been thrust into a role he was unprepared for. On cool autumn evenings, Ethan can still be heard playing his lute in the Ironwood Grove. Okay, he's a music lover. And a bookworm by the sound of it. Cool, cool. Talia Forrester, second-born daughter. During her fourth pregnancy, Lady Forrester dreamed she would birth a daughter with a voice like the summer rain. But as fate would have it, she gave birth to a boy. The infant Ethan wailed for hours until Lady Forrester entered a second labor, this time birthing a girl. She named the girl Talia after her own mother, and from then on, Ethan hardly ever cried. Her dream came true, for there's no sound at Ironrath more lovely than that of Talia singing as her brother plays the lute. Okay. Is it Ryan or Rian? I guess we'll find that out eventually. Fourth-born son, the last of the Forrester children. He grew up idolizing his elder siblings and spent many an hour chasing Ethan and Talia through the grove. Okay. His youth has been pleasant and shielded from responsibility, but recently Ryan's innocence has begun to fade. When the war began, he was too young to understand why Roderick and his father were leaving home, but the grim realities of a house at war has been impossible to avoid, and Ryan now asks questions for which his siblings have no easy answers. Okay. That's a lot of kids, I'm just saying. Ryan? Okay, thank you. Garrett Tuttle, Squire to Lord Forrester. He's who we'll be playing as, at least in this intro bit. Garrett was raised on stories of heroism about the likes of Arthur Dane and Simeon Stareyes. Or is it Simon? Yeah, whatever. The son of a pig farmer, he has always aspired to one day become a warrior himself. With the help of his uncle Duncan, who had risen from lowborn origins to become Castellan of Ironrath, Garrett found work in Lord Forrester's stables, rising through the ranks to eventually be named his squire. Very nice. Garrett has served Lord Forrester throughout the long months in King Rob's army, and is ready to be a warrior in his own right. Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath. As a boy, Duncan showed such talent for managing his family's farm that everyone assumed he'd one day take over. But Duncan was fated to run more than fields and a pig pen. In time, he struck up an unlikely friendship with Gregor Forrester, the heir to House Forrester. The two grew close, and when Gregor became lord, he named Duncan his castellan. Many eyebrows were raised, but Duncan proved himself worthy and has served the house well in the long years since. Ooh, he looks like he's been through hell. Sir Royland de Gore, Ironrath's Master at Arms. Okay. Royland de Gore. joined Lord Forrester's army after his family was wiped out by Ironborn during Balon Greyjoy's rebellion. Whew, that was quite some time ago. Dagora had a natural grasp of military tactics and strategy and came to play a crucial role in the siege of Pike that ended the war. In the months that followed, King Robert awarded Royland a knighthood, and Lord Forrester asked him to serve as Ironrath's Master at Arms. Sir Royland still holds the position and is known for his military expertise as well as his legendary temper. Maester Ortengrin. Okay. Maester of Ironrath. Okay. Originating from a manor house in the Vale. Interesting. Maester Ortengrin studied at the Citadel in the hope of being assigned to the Eyrie. But by the time he'd earned enough links on his chain to graduate from Acolyte, John Arryn had been murdered and the South was in turmoil. Ooh. The Citadel ultimately assigned Maester Ortengrin to Ironrath, where he soon came to respect the Forrester family's honor and integrity. He now serves the Forresters with pride and has become a trusted advisor to the Lord. Malcolm Branfield. Ah, the brother to Lady Forrester. Okay. As a young man, Malcolm was the black sheep of the Branfield family. He liked to roam the countryside in the style of a hedge knight. Oh! Okay. Using his father's offers of marriage and lands. Hedge knights are basically roaming knights who don't have a lord that they work for. Malcolm fought bravely alongside his brothers when House Branfield fell. Yet he and his sister were the only two survivors. Malcolm now lives with Lady Alyssa's new family at Ironrath, though he still tends to disappear for weeks at a stretch. Malcolm has fathered no children, and thus he is the last of the Branfield line. Damn. And then we have some background on Ironrath itself, the ancient seat of House Forrester. Ancient, huh? An imposing stronghold surrounded by towering ironwood trees. Shovel Knight's gawky cousin. Okay. Well played. Ironrath marks the ancestral home of House Forrester. Built over 1,500 years ago by Cedric Forrester and his triplet sons, Ironrath is a testament to the strength and endurance of Ironwood itself. More than one visitor has called Ironrath the most striking keep in the north. Even Ned Stark was said to be envious. Ironrath sits on the edge of the largest ironwood forest in Westeros, which has been proven to be a strategic advantage for the house. Let me look at the map of Westeros right quick. I want to see exactly where this is. Oh. Okay, so it's slightly northwest of Winterfell. Very interesting. Very interesting. But let's continue.
By the women.
Oh, right, before I forget. Seeing as this is my first time playing, I will be pausing from time to time to try and decide which choice I want to make. So, quick heads up on that.
You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it.
Oh, the
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Do I have to clean it? Alright.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood.
Okay, left analog.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that
We'll
as
see
a
about
friend.
that.
And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
Oh,
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Ah. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
Okay, that's
See?
good.
What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
Uh-oh.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
I figured I'd be
Thank you, Garrett.
nice.
I'll do it.
Oh. Alright.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt.
Oh.
They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Okay, that was good.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
The
North remembers!
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become.
Okay.
On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
What do you mean?
It's been on my mind for a
It's
while.
been a while.
now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever.
Wait, what?
How shall I reward your loyalty?
It's been a while since I played this opening. Like 2-3 months. I've played a lot of games, done a lot of things since then, so some of this I'm only slightly remembering.
What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my
There
lord.
we go.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
I wonder.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
Oh,
It's
snap.
well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank
I
you, my
won't let
lord.
you down.
I promise. I won't let you down.
That
Damn.
I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Okay.
Thank you.
So does that mean I get to move around finally?
Bloody hell.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Sure,
Yeah,
no problem.
No problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Okay.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just
Sounds
my
like he
luck
has it
to end
hard.
up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin.
Oh,
See, that's why you're lucky.
pray tell.
Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honour in the Seven Kingdoms.
Wow.
I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers.
Oh, come on, I was trying to lighten the mood,
All I'm
Bowen.
saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it
Yeah,
time.
you'll get there.
You'll get there.
Come on.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
The Red Wedding. This isn't gonna go well.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
That line delivery gave me chills. Just saying.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Oh.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in
Come
such a
on,
rush.
Bowen. Nope, nope. I am saving him.
What about?
I'm not giving that.
What the hell
I'm
is
not.
that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
I'm not about to abandon Bowen. That was so many running up. They seem like they've been together a while.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Welcome to the Stream Gate, boys. Ooh, okay. I missed it. What happened to Bowen? Okay, he's right outside.
Garen, we have to get back.
A gift from the king!
How are you doing today? How's everyone doing today?
Ready,
actually?
boys?
About it. Oh no.
Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Okay, I got it. I got it. I wasn't sure if I did. Alright. Oh. It's a little low. Thank you. Maybe turning up the gain on it will do some good. Then again, it could be because of the sound from the game. I'm not entirely sure. First time streaming off the PS4 with this mic, so there's gonna be a lot of fine tuning going on. I'll go ahead and turn down the master by 1, the master volume by 1. Let's continue, because this is intense.
Look out!
Oh shit! Ah, that was the frickin' prompt I was talking about to you before, MJ. Trying to get to Roderick. The game audio was louder due to all of the death being hard. Yeah, yeah. You know what, considering how loud that was and my TV's only at 8, I'm gonna go ahead and bump that down another notch. Okay, dodge. Get out of my way. Oh, that was a mash. Come on. Oh no, did I just die? I just died. Go figure, that's the death screen. Vala Morgulis. Right, how far back did that send me? Oh. That didn't look pleasant at all.
Oh, good fucking riddance.
Alright. Then you get back, gate boy. Gate boy. There
Got
you
it.
go.
Did you find Roderick?
Need to put a little bit more emphasis on the T. Sorry about that.
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
The game audio's still loud? Shit. Okay. I've been like I'm saying the name, but I keep not putting the emphasis on the T, just like I did just now when I was saying not. Alright, audio, video. Question is, how much more should I turn it down? Because I want y'all to be able to hear it as well as me, you know? I'll go for the sword. Oh, okay. Come on.
Not afraid, you fucking traitor. Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Goes to show just how battle-hardened he is. And that sword is almost big enough to be a tri-hander.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Well, the phrase says time, don't run.
How's the game audio now?
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Well, the phrase says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you.
I won't
Come on.
leave you, my lord.
Can, and you will.
My lord,
By the
Alright, in that case, one moment, y'all. Adjust the microphone level. Let's see. How's that? How's that? Much better? Because if I need to turn it up more, I can. Alright, let's test it out with the game audio going, huh? Oh, man.
Gods, you will obey me.
Okay, we'll go.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
What?
Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
Okay.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Let's go.
Hey, it's those foresters!
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill
Oh my
those
goodness.
fucking foresters!
Awesome.
With love from Walter Frey.
Of course, that's the line they used to kill him. And that's the end of the beginning for episode 1. Time for the title theme. Kinda wish I could skip it. Actually, can I skip it? Nope. Yay! Oh, there's King's Landing. With the Baratheon stag. Let's see. Got the twins. I guess that's the symbol of House Frey. The wall. Okay, this doesn't look half bad as far as the opening goes. Ooh, what was with that? Oh, Iron Ra. Oh, that is cool. That's one of the things I love about the openings of Game of Thrones, even House of Dragons, is seeing the dioramas come to life like that. Iron from Ice. Okay. Now, I do not know what to expect from here, that's for sure. Man, what a way to start. During the Red Wedding, of all things. Ugh. Really? No camera control, huh? That's right, move along, piggy. Oh, is there something there? Someone else come along?
Blood. Fresh.
Maybe it's pig's blood? I was joking. Oh, come on. And they're not even gonna bother cooking it? That's just a waste. Okay, can't go that way. It seems to be blocked. Even by a wall. Upside down, an upturned cart. Not upside down, but an overturned. Ugh. Hopefully no one's laying around. Oh. Oh, that can't be good. Why did that look like a painting?
Lord
That was
Bolton
behind
didn't
him.
Give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Hey, I already used that line. How dare you?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm gonna go to my father.
I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your business.
None of your fucking business.
Ooh, okay. Even better.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Let's go. Combat time.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North.
Already?
I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Okay.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
The hell you will. Sure as hell ain't. Come get it.
Get it, you bastard.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Oh, we're gonna get that back. I hope. I do not want to let a Bolton have that sword.
You really are a pig farm.
Next. Looks like I wasn't the only one that sword might be too heavy for. Come on now. Ow! Okay, good. Right analog stick does work from time to time.
Please,
Good.
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you.
Fine. Don't make me regret it.
Thank you.
Get the hell out of here.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Lord Whitehill?
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Okay, so it is Garrett.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
They found her? Fuck.
I tried to stop them.
Fucking hell. What a start.
I'll kill the men who did this. It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Ha. Good old time, John.
Garrett!
Then again,
too
I wouldn't
late.
want to.
They were already dead.
I wouldn't want to deal with the actual journey from the twins to the farm and then to Ironrath. That would actually kind of suck now that I think about it.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Oh, that's a nice painting.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Damn.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable.
Thanks for the warning.
Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
I hope so.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your
More
family.
likely.
I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Oh,
Hold the wound
lovely.
open for me, would you?
Oh, that does look painful. No, that's not as bad as I was expecting. I thought it was going to be along the lines of The Walking Dead Season 2 stuff, but still, that is pretty bad.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the Lord of the House and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Ah.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Sure.
I
Nothing like a
understand
good
from your uncle
patchwork,
that
I
Lord
suppose.
Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Might as well be truthful about
Well,
it.
I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first. To see if you can put any weight on that leg.
I'm gonna keep my word to the late Lord Forrester.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh, okay. So, let's see what we have here. Medical supplies. Oh, the maggots. Okay. I'll go ahead and take those. Neat. And I'll pick up these herbs.
This might help.
What else is there? What else? What else? I don't want to touch that. I don't want to. No, no, no. I'm back. No. I'm fine with not
You
touching
seem
it.
to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortingren. Look, I'll show you.
Or Tingren. Okay. That is a nice chair. Alright, I'll touch it. I'll touch it. Wait, what? I want to see what's out the window first.
The Ironwood Grove.
Talk to the master when you're finished exploring. Okay. Cool. A shield.
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
For a moment, I thought it was going to let me look at that candelabra.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Ah. The tapestry. Let's see, who to look at first. You know what? Let's look at Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Oh, okay.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Considering.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Welcome back.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Might have been a good thing.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Roderick would need to get off his high horse if he wants to rule House Forrester. Oh, that's bad timing. That was in bad form. Well played.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Cute. I'm not done exploring yet, though. How far can I go? Okay. Not that way. Let's see what else there is. I doubt there's anything more I can do.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
That happened.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Talia?
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Okay.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Tyrion, yes. Cersei, no. I don't care about Cersei. I'm just saying.
Yes, my lady.
Cersei
I
can
know
go
it
to
may be
hell.
difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially
boy.
now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be
Here
sure
we
it's
go.
given to Ethan.
against aggression.
Certainly hope so, Maester.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
I probably should have gone with Circle. I was
Snow will
stuck
be
between
here
the
within
two.
the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Smart thinking, Duncan.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
Yeah, but we do need to be smart about it.
We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Oi.
So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Oh, that was not what I was expecting.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Alright, I guess we're going to the
Cannot
wall.
Stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
That was
You're
right.
sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Jesus. So I guess that means we'll eventually be seeing John.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food.
And the other lads
at
of the wall.
Much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Seriously? I'm not gonna get to tell him?
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forester to consider first.
Oh, I mean, he is
Lord
castling
Forester
for
will
a
be
reason.
proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
So true.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
There we go.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
I want to ask
Telltale
about
only
it,
you.
but...
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools.
Okay,
And
so it's
kept
a...
that way.
Is it
I assume you
woods
kept
to
your
the
word.
north? Like, beyond the wall?
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But...
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Okay.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall.
Okay.
Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Oh. Okay.
iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember,
what, is that their...
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
I wonder if that's the Forrester motto, or if that's... oh wow, I'm actually forgetting his last name. Come on. Or if that's the Tuttle motto. Probably not the Tuttle motto, so... Forrester house words? Alright, thank you.
Garrett, wait!
Sorry, Talia. I'll gladly take that.
Be safe.
Fucking hell. Yeah, especially considering the fact that the only Tuttle of high rank is Duncan there, who is the Castellan. Oh. Damn it. And it seems
Ethan?
like Talia might have had feelings for
Ethan!
Garrett. I'm not sure though. Okay, so he's a little bit of a prankster. Okay.
I couldn't find him.
Or he's playing a game of hide and seek, who knows?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
He knows exactly where he is.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
Oh, that's cruel. I should not have chosen square.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell...
From what I know, sometimes non-nobles can get a tiny house of their own by doing something for like a king. That is true. That is very true. I mean, if memory serves me, the Codex, that's exactly how Duncan became Castellan.
I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Oh.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
I'm gonna put your predictions for this episode as far as your choices go in our Discord DM. Okay. Thank you for marking it as a spoiler. I hope you have a pleasant nap.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that, please. Just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Hopefully she'll hold him to that promise.
But since you're the new
whenever
lord,
he starts to slip.
you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say.
Let's see. I think House Clegane, who might have actually been named Clegane, was formed from their grandfather saving the king or something like that. Oh! Quite honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. Trying to remember if the Clegane brothers... Oh, you meant the grandfather was named Clegane. Okay. Okay. So I wonder whether or not the Clegane brothers were working for... Oh wow, I'm drawing such a blank. I'm drawing such a blank. Okay, looking this up, because I am drawing such a blank on the name. Ah, there we go. Wonder if they if the brothers were serving, the last King Targaryen. Or... Actually, they probably were. Then again, they might have just been... here and there, who knows? Because, I mean, the Mountain, from what I can tell, always worked for the Lannisters. So
I could have all the sweets I want.
No, I'm not doing
Only
that.
It was that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the Lord.
Lord Ethan.
I like these conversations that they're having.
Quickly, on your feet.
Alright.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord.
Oh boy.
We really must go.
Yeah.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Well, it would be very rude to not go meet the, Lord Whitehill. So, off we go. Oh, this doesn't look good.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
A business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Oh boy, I'm probably gonna regret pressing X on that point.
He already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
That's Lord Whitehill, is it?
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Sure, I'll shake his hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him.
Oof.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Wow.
Lord Ethan, you're losing.
Oh, shit. You know what? I'm gonna go with that's enough.
Control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Let me guess, you want the
man,
sword.
the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men, and a pig farmer at that. How
Well, then
do you
it's
answer
dishonor
for
on
your
them now,
squire,
isn't it?
Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
I'm not about
Lady
to let someone else
Forrester.
take the fall.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Duncan's got our back, need to have his. Okay, cool. Cool.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do your worst, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay quiet for that. I figured silence would have been the exact beautiful,
voice,
the exact.
Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
I don't want to bend the knee to frickin' Ramsay. Oh, I hate him so much. Such a despicable
Your sister can
character.
help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Okay. Let's see what all we have here. Huh. Letter. Brooch. Yunkish coin. We'll look at the letter. What's it say?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the
Okay,
city.
so this is shortly
I do
before the
wish your
wedding
mother
to
could come,
Joffrey.
Although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Oh, that letter and that would be sent, I guess.
Ethan made this for me.
Looks good. Let's take a look at the brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Oh. Okay. And then the coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Well, that's everything from in there. Let's see. I don't really want to look at the cold brazier yet. Let's see what we have here
Wonders
at the dust
Made
field.
by Man by Lomas Longstrider.
Okay.
A gift from Roderick.
Ah.
I hope to see them all someday.
Let's see. Yeah, look at the
King's
window.
Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Yeah, sure, we'll read it.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I say we burn it. Or not. Oh, I didn't even hear it.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
We'll let him in. Even though he's probably working for the spider. At least I hope it's the spider he's working for and not
Begging your pardon, milady,
Littlefinger.
but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Oh boy. So this must be the moment
They appear to be
MJ
having
was
some
talking
sort
about.
of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Oh boy. Might be already too
You'd like
late.
to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about.
Okay.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
True that.
Good night, milady.
With that line, though, I'm starting to think he actually very well might be working for Littlefinger. But I guess we'll eventually find out, maybe. Unless things go poorly for me. That didn't... I'm not gonna lie, that didn't look too bad. That didn't look too bad. Does look somewhat similar to how Marjorie looks in the show.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
The hair, I think, is what's throwing me off a
Something we
little.
must discuss.
Oh, man. Who is that?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden,
Another
I thought of you more as a
handmaiden?
friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
I certainly hope so.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
I gotta keep my wits about me.
From the north.
This is King's Landing, after all. Even a handmaiden is forced to play the game.
Family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the Northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Go figure.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know.
Go figure on that.
She's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
No, I don't think that's a good idea, though, Marjorie.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
I get the feeling that if we do go through with what Marjorie says, we're gonna end up being executed.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, that was rather kind of her. Oh, snap. I think that's one of Cersei's handmaidens. Now that I think about it. Oh. Tyrion!
You can do this.
If only there was a walk fast button.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Uh-huh.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Just seeing that smug.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel,
Oh,
I
shit.
see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Oh boy.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
I figured that would get on
Perhaps
Tyrion's
too
good
clever
side.
for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Ooh. Okay, okay. This is tough. Screw it. He is the new, warden.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yeah, to our mutual benefit.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock.
Okay.
It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose.
What the hell? That was unexpected to see that in the subtitles.
Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
No.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Okay.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question.
Yeah, I won't. I'm just gonna go with I won't be
My
conflicted.
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Need to follow her advice. Say the opposite of what I feel. Especially seeing as it's not apparently not just young Mira on the young Mira, but also Lady Marjorie that is being tested here. Ah. Okay, the king it is.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh, come on. I was just doing as you instructed.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Ah!
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
He was.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated.
Fuck!
Although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Oh, that's good.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Okay, that's a tough choice. Then again, I did just say I did it for Marjorie. I don't want to... I don't want to betray her. Oh, thanks for the follow. This Stoffelin. And welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh, this is a tough choice. To take Tyrion's offer, secure House Forrester, staying, secure. Well, we do know what happens to Tyrion, at least those of us who have watched the show. I'm gonna have to decline.
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
You know, this actually kind of makes me question, seeing as he is currently married to Sansa in this game, if we'll get to see his actual lady love, Sansa's handmaiden. I'm drawing a blank on her name right now, though. Oh, hydrate? Oh, thank you, thank you. What was her name? Shay. Shay. That's who I was thinking of. Yes, thank you. But I suppose I will find out. I really hope I have not upset Marjorie. I really do. Marjorie is definitely someone I don't want to be on the bad side of.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Yeah.
At least it's over now.
Lady
Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Oh?
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
That's not too
Sir
bad.
Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Oh snap, we'll get to see Oberyn.
I'm
At least
told
briefly.
he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Thank you for putting it back, Sarah.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him.
Not sure if that was an insult or a compliment. Because some people look at the scepters as, or tend to look down on them.
Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
Oh, that's
Sir
cruel.
Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
You and me both.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
She's right. And they will.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
With that last answer, I must have appeased her just enough. Just enough to get Mira and Marjorie off the hook for now. So that's good. Fuck it, I'm asking for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Okay. Hope that doesn't bite us.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
That's a good question.
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Ooh, don't fear Cersei. You're adored by the king, or this is the only way. Oh, I can't even... Like, I can't decide. It's... Even to the point that I can't even weigh my options mentally. Like, with... Up here. Oh. Let's see. I'm kind of leaning towards don't fear Cersei. Choosing the bottom option, though, the you're adored by the king, that doesn't seem like such a good choice. But it might be the best option. I'm not okay with giving what sounds like an ultimatum saying this is the only way. Now that I'm saying it out loud, now I can actually finally process what thoughts there are, even though I myself wasn't even aware of those thoughts at the time. So that leaves a toss-up between silence, which honestly I'd rather not pick in this situation. Don't fear Cersei, which honestly she might need to, but she also She's only the Dowager Queen at this point, or will be anyways. Nope, she's just the Dowager Queen, never mind. But she has caused a lot of problems. Let's see. She does have Joffrey wrapped around her finger for the most part. This is such a tough choice. Oh. And it would be a tough choice even if the Forrester family wasn't on the line. It's just a tough choice in general. Quite honestly, Joffrey is far, far more dangerous than Cersei. Seeing as the wedding is coming up, Joffrey won't be around too much longer, so, fuck it, I'm going square. I'm going don't fear Cersei.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Maybe I should have just kept my trap shut. I'm probably gonna regret my decisions. Fuck. Okay. That's the problem with not having a warhorse. Such things spook them so easily. Are they flaying him?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know
Hi, Ramsay.
wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Wait a minute. That couldn't have been who I thought it was. Being strung up like that, I mean. What is this? Oh. Nah, that couldn't have been. That couldn't have been who eventually becomes known as Reek. Couldn't have been.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these
Could have sworn that
Foresters?
Not could have sworn, but it's kind of surprising that there's nothing there that I could have done. Except maybe get spotted.
Two at most.
What was that?
my lord.
Shh. Listen. There.
Gotta stay still. Shit.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Gotta stay still. Thank you, MJ.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh, dude, don't. No big deal. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. Oh. The King's Landing bidders mirror, that was stressful. I did not care for it. Oh, why did you go down there? Garrett! This feels like a trap. This feels like a trap by Ramsay. It really fucking does. Okay, yeah, that... I don't wanna... Oh, that looks bad. Okay, most definitely not who I thought it was. Ugh. How much longer is this episode, by the way?
Lord Ethan!
What'd you say?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Uh-huh.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone, but took years, if not decades, to earn.
Okay.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone.
Uh-huh.
He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester
Sentinel?
traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
What?
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
I don't want him
We need his judgment.
to be Sentinel.
I've
got a
done
bad
nothing
feeling.
wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Oh, is he from the wall?
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
That's
Lord
enough.
Ethan, I know these words are hard,
Quit
but
hitting
they're
them.
honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
He has a good point.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The
is.
men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief!
You can send him to the war.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to live. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
Okay.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
This is not timed, but I'm still gonna pause. Why are you saying X-Men Days of Future Past? This is not. To send them to the wall, you know, potentially help out. Up there. I show him mercy, because I'm not cutting off his fingers. And I did have him promise his sister, Talia, that he would stay the same, that he wouldn't change. Mercy it is.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
If he does it again, I'll punish him then.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Yeah, that is a good point. That is a very good point. But yeah, if he does so again,
that was
he will be
certainly
punished.
unpleasant. But a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But
what, when Cersei was like, so who are you loyal to, the king or Marjorie? Is that what point you're talking about, MJ? I did exactly what Marjorie told me to before we went into the throne room, where I choose the opposite. Just for that decision alone, I chose the opposite of what I was feeling. So I said I was loyal to the king. Much as I didn't want to. But other than that, I did exactly what Tyrion claimed I was doing. Saying a lot without saying anything at all. Shite.
Sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Why is he trying to nominate himself as the Sentinel? What is... 3 for 3? Okay. I honestly do not trust the Maester. Something feels off concerning him. Let's see who he would choose.
An experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
That's a good point.
Here. The Bracer of the Sentinel. The Badge of Office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Okay.
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Yes. I saved Bowen. I mean, it seemed like he and... I keep forgetting his name. I'm no good with names unless I'm saying it often enough. Garrett. It seems he and Garrett were close enough, like they had been squires together for different people under Lord Forrester. For a decent amount of time, it didn't feel right. Leaving them behind, especially with that many frickin' Freymen coming their way. It didn't, no. It wouldn't have sat right with me. Alright. I guess. Good to know. So, who to talk with first? Does it matter who I talk to first? That's the only question I'm asking, only hint I'm asking for. Does it matter who I talk to first? No? Okay, good. Good. Okay, into the tower. Maester's right there. There's a lot going on here.
Do it like you mean it.
I really don't care for the Master at Arms. He reminds me a little too much of the man in charge of training recruits at the Wall. Especially in facial structure and attitude.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Oh, fuck.
But there are steps we can take.
Like?
In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast.
That is
speak
true.
to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Oh. It just didn't feel right telling them not to, even though I should have. Seeing as, you know, I'm playing as Ethan, who is the Lord.
Or a turkey leg?
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight.
Yeah, Trula. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's made by Telltale. People behind the choice-based style games like The Walking Dead, Tales from the Borderlands and whatnot. And I figured this is a great way to test out, like, get things situated for the first time streaming with a new mic. Off of the PS4, I should say. Yeah, thanks to MJ. Got it as a Christmas gift. Matter of fact, oh nope. I'm not doing that. Well, it's what I've been using lately. Hell, it's what I was using last time we played Phasmophobia. I've already forgotten the choices, and I don't have enough time to look. I wish I could just rewind, but I can't. That's gonna drive me a little crazy. I'm gonna look. Oh.
And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the Sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Who is Malcolm? Oh, right. His uncle.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man.
Why do you say that?
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan,
he does have
I
a
need
good
to
point.
talk to you.
Oh? Okay. What's wrong, Talia?
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house.
I should have asked about who she thinks about,
You're just as
who she
capable
thinks
as
would be.
Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
The Sentinel.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Alright. Really wish there was a walk fast button. That is a nice shield.
Flash right. That means now.
Damn. Alright, let's see what kind of expression. Oh, he's making a wooden sword.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I
Why
carved
is
this
that?
to give me strength. And this, so I remember.
Ah.
I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honour Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Oh. Shit. Okay. How's the portcullis doing? I'm purposefully putting up talking to Royland. Okay.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How are the
What's the
defenses?
state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right.
Yeah, right.
We've got
He'll
to
see
project
he'll
power,
see right through it.
especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come. Yes, my lord?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills.
The hell he
Do
did.
that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Oh, I really don't care for Royland. But the uncle did have a good point. At the same time, I trust Duncan a hell of a lot more than anyone else. He has given amazing advice. He has looked out for the house more than anything. So what's up with the tower, I wonder? Is it just to get a view or look around? Yeah, it's just to look around, okay. Both cool and kind of meh?
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Okay. I will ask for advice. As a matter of fact, actually, instead of advice, I'm gonna make it more interesting. Okay, let's see. I think that was their names. Double checking right quick. T-U-T-L-E. Okay, that's A-N-D. Gotcha. Okay. I'll give it... You know what? I'll give it 3 minutes. There is now a poll. Let's see who wins. Poll to vote on who each of you think would be a better fit for the role of Sentinel. So Royland de Gore here, or Duncan Tuttle. Now we'll wait for it to be over. We've only got about 3 minutes before the poll closes. So go ahead and get your votes in. Even those of you who know what's gonna happen. Just don't tell me what's gonna happen. Just go ahead, place your votes, please. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. No. That's enough of that. Ugh. So this has been so far quite the experience. I'm no good when it comes to decisions like these. It's part of what's making this game so interesting for me. I'm not good at it. Come on, we don't have much time left. Maybe about a minute before the poll closes. Only being a couple people in here, I don't want to just vote. So far, there doesn't look like there's been any votes. But, so, go for it. If you're the only one who votes for someone, that's who I'm gonna choose. Because honestly, I can't decide. Okay. Oh, man. I'm heavily leaning towards Duncan. I really am. I trust this man. Your lips are sealed? Alright. Hell, no votes. That's fine. I'm not gonna lie, moments like this are actually what make visual novels so much better, in my opinion. Because I can make separate saves. Like, on the fly, instead of backing up to the main menu and copying it over to another file. I can tell you who you chose. Who'd you choose? Who did you choose during your first playthrough? I'll wait before I speak to Maester Ortengrin. Or Tingrin. Oh my god. You chose Sir Royland.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
It is sensible, but we're not in King's Landing. So stupid to be playing the Game of Thrones so far from King's Landing. But that's politics for you. I want to go with that's a sensible plan, but it's almost at the same time seeming like I'm saying, yeah, let's do that.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Not yet.
No, I'm not ready just yet.
Let me know when you are, my lord.
I'm gonna see if there's anyone else I can talk to. It feels like I have forgotten one person to ask concerning that. But it doesn't look like she's around. Looks like she actually did head back to the castle. Or the keep. Whatever it's supposed to be. Shit. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. I am ready. Malcolm and Royland and probably Ortengren are going to be disappointed in me, but I don't care. I've made my decision. I'm gonna go with Duncan.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
And here's the funny thing. Part of the reason why I'm choosing Duncan is because he knows what the North Grove is. I want to know more about that. Or whatever the hell that thing was. That place was that,
You may sit.
we needed to pass
I
the
believe
message
Lord
to
Ethan
Duncan
has
with.
reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Thank you, Royland.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
I named my mother. I'm joking.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
You better not.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here.
Oh, lovely.
With no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Ooh, that is a good
Gentlemen,
point.
please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Oh. Fight, diplomacy, or bargain. None of those sound good. Not in this situation, especially seeing as it's Ramsay motherfucking Snow that we're dealing with. Sorry. I'm so looking forward to seeing what all predictions you have made. Oh, this is making me want to tear my hair out. I suck so much at these. Now, two more. I'm pretty sure it's useless.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
I really don't trust that maester.
Aye. Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ireland.
How about...
And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Sorry, Sir Royland.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
Yeah, I probably just made him defect.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel
I probably
belongs.
just made him decide he's done with this house.
Perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Come on, let me at least respond. Come on!
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. and we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Very well.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Oh my goodness. Oh, back in the Red Keep. Okay. Huh? What on earth? No, I'm not about to go snooping. Nor do anything like that. No. She trusts me. I'm not about to betray that.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh, shit. That's not a good look on the face. Oh, boy.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
I knew I should have held
Nothing
back.
I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Maybe I should have taken Tyrion's offer.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you.
It just doesn't
But
feel
for
right.
Now, we must both be
Especially
cautious.
knowing what I know about the future of the series.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
This is...
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
Uh-huh.
I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
That is true.
Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Oh. White cloak. Or gold cloak, actually. My bad.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here.
He's
The
getting
man
things
values
ready.
pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of the...
Lord. That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Oh, take that, Whitehill.
That. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say them.
I shouldn't have chosen that option. Shite. That was a rust button push, too. Oh. Well, now I'm in it. I accidentally chose the option that mentioned fealty. So now my only choices are to kneel or refuse. I should have gone with, I wanted to go with the what are you here for option. The whichever option it was that was on Square at the time. But oh well. If it means keeping the family alive. Actually, I can't decide. I'm wanting to refuse. Oh, you funny. Must be a lot of fun seeing me suffer like this. Oh. I'm not meaning that in a playful manner, by the way. Oh, okay, think. You're a napkin. Wait. Okay, I'll try to hurry up then. Shit. I want to refuse, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna doom House Forrester. Or at least some of the members of House Forrester. Especially seeing as I chose... Duncan as my sentinel. Fuck it. If I choose to... I will agree with Royland on this. If I choose to kneel, both Roose and especially... wow, I'm actually drawing a blank on his name right now. The one we're talking to. But both of them will, Ramsay. Both Roose and Ramsay, especially Ramsay, will walk all over Ethan and probably even the rest of the Forresters. Okay. Fuck it, I'm refusing.
Loyal. I want you to show me.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man...
I'll just stay silent.
Our men are dead. Yours lived. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Oh?
The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff, huh?
Will lead the garrison.
Was that the one at the farm?
Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Oh, shit!
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
You fucking bastard!
No!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Please!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Help me! Ryan,
Stop it!
Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
This... Oh. Oh. Damn it. That actually felt like an actual episode of Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
I had a feeling I was about to get him killed, but I couldn't. I couldn't just stand by while he was practically threatening Ethan's sister. I just couldn't. Because those of us who know how Ramsay is, we know exactly what he meant when he asked if she liked hunting. Oh! Okay. That's good to know, at least, that it wasn't my decisions that caused it to happen. That's still... Fucking hell, that felt like... That actually played out with all the choices I ended up making. That actually ended up feeling like it played out like an actual Game of Thrones episode, so... Major props to that. Looking forward to going through the remaining 5 episodes. Just hope I can manage to do so before I am unable to. And I'm also hoping, as I stated before at the beginning of the stream, that there won't be any blocked scenes. But anyways, thanks for stopping by, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I sure as hell did. Even with all the griping I did about some of the choices I had to make. We'll go ahead and click OK, see what happens next. Okay. No. Alright, does it take me back to the title? Yes, it does. Alright. Oh, that was definitely a lot of fun. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. I know my friend MJ did, that's for damn sure. But I will see y'all next time. Until then, y'all take care.